Ever wonder what's quietly powering the AI revolution?
Hmm.
It's not just about super smart chips, right?
Mhm.
It's also about the physical connections
Yeah,
that let those chips actually think.
absolutely.
And that's where Amphenol comes in.
That's right.
We're diving deep into their Q3 2024 earnings call transcript today.
Okay.
And trust me, it's packed with insights that'll make you see the tech world in
Yeah.
a whole new light.
What's fascinating here is that Amphenol's success is a window into
Mm-hmm.
where the whole tech industry is headed.
Yeah,
They're not just riding the wave.
right.
They're building the infrastructure that's making this data-driven revolution possible.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Okay.
First off, Amphenol's on fire.
Oh, yeah.
They're absolutely crushing it.
Yeah.
Record sales,
Mm.
record earnings,
Yeah.
and a massive backlog of orders.
And those numbers are staggering.
They are.
They pulled in a whopping $4.39 billion in sales this quarter.
Wow.
That's a 26% jump compared to last year.
Unbelievable.
And their earnings per share hit $1.50,
Nice.
which is fantastic news for investors.
But here's what really blew my mind.
Okay.
Their order backlog is even bigger than their sales,
Wow.
coming in at $4.412 billion.
Seriously.
That means they've got more business lined up
Yeah.
than they can handle right now,
Wow.
which points to some serious growth in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That massive order backlog is a key indicator of their future success.
Yeah.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
For every dollar of product they shipped out,
Mm-hmm.
they got orders worth $1.09.
Okay.
That's called the book-to-bill ratio.
Right.
And a ratio above 1 like that
Yeah.
is a sign of a very healthy business.
So what's fueling this incredible success? Well, one word. AI.
AI.
Over half of Amphenol's growth is tied to artificial intelligence.
That's right.
They're supplying everyone from the big tech giants like
Yeah.
Google and Amazon to the companies making the AI chips themselves.
And it's not just hype. AI is translating into real business for Amphenol,
Yeah.
as their CEO, Adam Norwitt, said.
Okay.
There's no doubt that this revolution in AI has created a unique opportunity for the interconnect industry and for Amphenol.
So they're not just supplying the connections.
Right.
They're actually helping to shape the future of AI.
Mm.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
They're pushing the boundaries of what's possible with copper.
Oh, wow.
We usually think of fiber optics for super fast data, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And while Amphenol is a big player in fiber optics too,
Okay.
they're doing something remarkable with copper.
Really?
They're making it handle insane data speeds,
Oh.
like 200 plus gigabits per second. I put that in perspective.
Yeah.
That's like downloading an entire HD movie in the blink of an eye.
That's crazy.
And they're doing it all while using less energy than traditional methods.
Now, that's what I call innovation.
Absolutely.
They're squeezing every ounce of performance out of copper,
Yeah,
and it's paying off big time.
it is.
Their CEO said they're focused on
Yeah.
stretching the capabilities of copper such that it can meet these ultra-high bandwidth demands.
And this focus on copper is a game changer,
I bet.
especially for data centers that are struggling to manage their power consumption.
Right.
Think about it.
Okay.
All those servers and networking equipment
Mm-hmm.
generate a tremendous amount of heat.
Yeah.
Amphenol's connectors are designed to dissipate that heat efficiently,
Oh, wow.
preventing meltdowns and ensuring smooth operation.
So they're not just making things faster.
No.
They're making them more energy efficient, too.
That's exactly.
That's a win-win for everyone.
It is.
But AI isn't the only thing driving their success.
Right.
Their core business of connecting data centers is booming, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Remember, all that AI processing
Yeah.
generates a ton of data traffic,
Makes sense.
and data centers need to handle it all.
Right.
As Norwood pointed out,
Okay.
the underlying IT datacom market did show actually very, very strong growth this quarter.
So it's not just the AI hype.
Right.
It's the whole ecosystem that's growing at an incredible pace.
Exactly.
And Amphenol isn't just standing still.
Right.
They're making some strategic acquisitions to fuel even more growth.
Oh, really?
They just acquired Lutze,
Okay.
a German company that specializes in cables for harsh environments,
Okay.
like factories and industrial settings.
Got it.
And they're about to close on a deal to buy CommScope's Andrew businesses,
Wow.
which are all about connecting mobile networks.
These acquisitions are brilliant moves.
They are.
The Lutze purchase strengthens their offerings in industrial applications,
Right.
which is a big part of their business.
Uh-huh.
And the Andrew businesses will give them a bigger footprint
Yeah.
in the world of 5G, and whatever comes next in mobile technology.
It seems like they're on a roll.
They are?
But it's not all sunshine and roses, right?
Well,
There are some challenges on the horizon.
the automotive market is showing some signs of slowing down,
Oh, really?
especially in Europe.
What's causing that slowdown?
It's a bit of a perfect storm.
Okay.
The transition from gas-powered to electric vehicles
Yeah,
is creating some uncertainty.
I see.
And there are broader economic worries in Europe
Right.
that are impacting demand.
So how is Amphenol dealing with these potential headwinds?
One of their biggest strengths is their ability to adapt.
Oh, okay.
They have a decentralized
Hmm.
entrepreneurial culture
Yeah.
that lets their teams shift gears quickly
Okay.
to chase new opportunities or ride out downturns.
So it's not just about having brilliant engineers.
Right.
It's about having a structure that lets that brilliance shine through.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Their CEO describes their approach as
Okay.
agility, reactivity, flexibility.
So they're constantly scanning the horizon,
Yes.
looking for new opportunities, and adapting to changing conditions.
That's right.
And they're not afraid to make bold moves,
Nope.
like pivoting their expertise in high-voltage applications from the oil and gas industry to the burgeoning electric vehicle market.
Exactly.
So they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. They're diversifying, they're adapting,
Yeah,
and they're constantly innovating.
that's right.
That's a recipe for long-term success.
Absolutely.
And this adaptability is reflected in their overall performance,
It is.
despite challenges in certain markets.
Yeah.
Their IT Datacom segment managed to grow a whopping 60% year over year.
Wow.
That speaks volumes about their ability to seize opportunities wherever they arise.
It does.
So it's clear that Amphenol is a company to watch.
Definitely.
They're at the forefront of some of the most exciting technological advancements happening right now, and they're not showing any signs of slowing down.
That's right.
But what does their success story tell us about the overall direction of the tech industry?
It suggests that we're in the midst of a profound transformation,
Okay.
one that's driven by data.
Interesting.
As AI, cloud computing,
Yeah.
and other data-intensive technologies continue to advance,
Uh-huh.
the demand for the kind of connections Amphenol provides
Right.
will only intensify.
Makes sense.
They're not just a company.
Right.
They're a window into a rapidly evolving technological landscape.
And that landscape is becoming increasingly complex and interconnected.
It is.
To really understand the significance of Amphenol's journey,
Yeah.
we need to take a closer look at how they're navigating this complexity
Okay.
and what challenges they face along the way.
That's right.
We've definitely got a lot more ground to cover in this deep dive into Amphenol.
We do.
We'll be back in a moment to explore those intricate connections
Okay.
and unravel this fascinating story.
Sounds good. Welcome back. Before the break, we were discussing Amphenol's knack for spotting where data needs to flow next.
Yeah,
That's more than just luck.
right.
It's deep knowledge of their customers' industries
Yeah.
and understand the trajectory of technological advancement.
It's like they're playing chess 5 moves ahead, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're not just selling connectors.
Wow.
They're anticipating problems people might not even know they have yet
Yeah,
and offering solutions before the need becomes critical.
exactly. And if we look back at their history,
Okay.
this pattern becomes even clearer.
Okay.
Nearly 20 years ago, they acquired Teradyne Connection Systems.
Okay.
Back then, 5 or 10 gigabits per second was cutting edge,
Wow.
lightning fast. Today, Amphenol is pushing 200 gigabits over copper,
Wow.
with their sights set even higher.
Seriously.
They saw the data explosion coming long before most people.
That kind of foresight is incredible.
It is.
They're not just reacting to trends.
Nope.
They're actively shaping the future of data connectivity.
That's right.
But predicting the future of tech is notoriously difficult.
It is.
How do they manage to consistently stay ahead of the curve?
One key ingredient is their decentralized
Okay.
entrepreneurial culture.
Right.
Instead of a rigid top-down structure.
Uh-huh.
They empower their teams to make decisions and move quickly.
Okay.
This allows them to seize opportunities and adapt to changes.
Yeah.
In the blink of an eye.
So it's not just about having brilliant engineers.
Yeah.
It's about fostering an environment where that brilliance can flourish
Exactly.
and translate into real-world solutions.
Precisely. Amphenol's CEO,
Okay.
Adam Norwitt,
Yeah.
often highlights agility,
Okay.
reactivity, flexibility
Yeah.
as cornerstones of their success.
Makes sense.
It's this constant scanning of the horizon,
Mm-hmm.
this relentless pursuit of new opportunities and adaptation to new conditions.
Right.
That sets them apart.
That makes perfect sense,
Yeah.
especially in a field as dynamic as technology.
It is.
But let's revisit those potential headwinds we touched upon earlier,
Okay.
particularly the slowdown in the automotive market.
Yeah.
What are the main factors at play there?
The automotive industry is facing multiple disruptions right now.
Like what?
The shift towards electric vehicles is a prime example.
Oh, right.
It creates challenges in terms of adapting existing infrastructure, but also presents incredible opportunities for companies like Amphenol,
I see.
who can provide the high-voltage connections these vehicles require.
It's like they're pivoting their expertise from one high-demand area to another.
Exactly. They're not a one-trick pony.
Right.
Their deep understanding of high-voltage applications,
Yeah.
initially developed for oil rigs,
Oh, wow.
is now proving invaluable for electric vehicles.
That's cool.
And they're not stopping there.
Really?
They're actively diversifying their customer base and exploring new markets
Okay.
to ensure they're not overly reliant on any single industry.
So it's a combination of adapting existing expertise to emerging markets
Yes,
and constantly seeking out new avenues for growth.
that's right.
They're hedging their bets, so to speak.
Precisely. And this diversification is a hallmark of Amphenol's strategy.
Okay.
Their broad portfolio allows them to weather storms in one area
Right.
while capitalizing on growth in others.
Makes sense.
But let's zoom out a bit and consider the broader implications of their success. What does Amphenol's journey tell us about the overall trajectory of the tech industry?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
It seems like they're not just reacting to the tech landscape. They're shaping it.
I think that's a very astute observation.
Thanks.
Their success suggests we're in the midst of a profound transformation,
Okay.
driven by data.
Interesting.
As AI, cloud computing,
Right.
and other data-intensive technologies continue to advance,
Yeah.
the demand for the kind of high-speed,
Mhm.
high-efficiency connections Amphenol provides will only intensify.
Right.
In a way, they're a bellwether for the entire tech ecosystem.
Their performance gives us valuable insights into where innovation is happening
Yeah,
and where the industry as a whole is headed.
you do.
It's like they're laying the groundwork for a future we can only begin to imagine.
That's a powerful way to put it.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of new gadgets and software,
Right.
but it's these often invisible connections that are making it all possible.
Yeah.
Amphenol's story reminds us that true innovation often happens behind the scenes,
Yeah.
in the nuts and bolts of the technology we rely on every day.
It's a good reminder that understanding those nuts and bolts can offer valuable insights into the future.
It is?
So as we continue our deep dive into Amphenol,
Okay.
let's keep in mind that they're not just a company.
Right.
They're a window into this rapidly evolving, increasingly complex technological landscape.
And that landscape, as you tone it out,
Yeah,
is becoming ever more interconnected.
it is.
To fully grasp the significance of Amphenol's journey and its implications,
Yeah.
we need to examine how they're navigating this complexity
Okay.
and what challenges they face along the way.
Sounds like we have even more fascinating territory to cover.
We do.
Let's shift gears and explore some of the specific ways Amphenol is tackling those challenges head on. We've been talking about how Amphenol is like a master chess player,
Yeah.
always thinking several moves ahead in the tech world.
Yeah,
But they're not just playing on one board. They're juggling a whole bunch of them.
that's right.
Technological advancements,
Mhm.
market shifts,
Yeah,
even global politics.
that's a lot.
It's mind-boggling how they manage to stay ahead of the game.
And what's truly impressive is that they're doing all of this
Yeah,
while remaining incredibly profitable.
that's key.
Their decentralized structure is a big part of this.
Okay.
By giving their teams the power to make decisions
Right.
and operate independently,
Mm-hmm.
they've created a culture of ownership and accountability.
Interesting.
It's like a well-oiled machine
Yeah.
where each part moves smoothly and efficiently.
So it's about striking that balance between a clear overall strategy
Right.
and giving teams the freedom to execute it in their own way.
Exactly.
But let's not forget about the people who make it all happen.
The people are key.
How does Amphenol keep their employees motivated and engaged
Yeah.
in this fast-paced, constantly changing world?
Their entrepreneurial culture plays a key role here. They encourage their employees to think like business owners,
I see.
to take risks,
Mm-hmm.
and to be passionate about their work.
So it's not just about hitting those quarterly targets.
Right.
It's about creating a sense of purpose and excitement.
Exactly. And it seems to be working.
It does.
Their employees are known for going above and beyond,
It's great.
driving innovation and delivering exceptional results.
You can tell they're not just punching a clock.
Nope.
They're genuinely invested in the company's success.
That's right.
It's inspiring to see a company that's firing on all cylinders.
It is.
They're not just building a business.
Right.
They're building a culture,
Ah.
a community,
Yeah.
a legacy.
And that legacy goes far beyond their bottom line.
It does.
Their work is enabling breakthroughs in so many fields,
So many.
from AI and cloud computing
Mm-hmm.
to the way we communicate and connect with each other.
It's true.
They're quietly shaping the future one connection at a time.
It's amazing to think that something as seemingly simple as a connector, I know, right, can have such a profound impact.
It is.
But as we celebrate Amphenol's success,
Mhm.
it's important to consider the broader implications of their work.
Right.
Where does this all lead?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is.
As Amphenol continues to push the boundaries of what's possible,
Yeah,
we need to think about the ethical implications of their work.
that's a good point.
How do we ensure that these powerful technologies are used responsibly
Right.
and for the benefit of all?
Those are important questions.
Yeah.
And ones that we can't shy away from.
Nope.
As our world becomes increasingly reliant on technology,
Uh-huh.
we have a responsibility to consider the impact of its development and use.
Absolutely. Amphenol's story is a testament to human ingenuity
Yeah,
and our ability to create technologies that can truly change the world.
it is.
But it's also a reminder that with great power comes great responsibility.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Amphenol,
Okay.
let's leave our listeners with this thought.
Okay.
The next time you're amazed by some incredible new technology,
Yeah.
take a moment to appreciate the network of connections that made it possible.
And remember, the future of technology isn't just about the bits and bytes.
Right.
It's about the choices we make,
Uh-huh.
the values we uphold,
Yeah.
and the world we want to create.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time,
Keep exploring
keep asking questions.
and keep connecting.